Hello and welcome to episode 122 of the Pixel Street Podcast. This is the podcast where each and every week, sometimes not every week, a bunch of nerds get together and talk about video games. As always, I'm your host, Joel Campos, and joining me this week is the cyberpunk, John Hansen.
Yay. Wait. If I'm the cyberpunk, do I get to turn my nipples on or off?
You get to adjust your dick size.
I get to adjust my dick size. And also my room is just filled with dildos. They are everywhere.
Yeah, quite literally everywhere.
Everywhere.
If there's one thing that game's going to teach us about the future is that everybody loves sex even more than they do now.
The one thing it's already taught me is that the plural form of dildo is fine with an E and without an E.
All right, whatever.
Yep.
This week, we're going to be talking about a new update on Halo Infinite and kind of where they're at in development with that. And Netflix is seemingly working on a Sonic the Hedgehog animated series, so we're going to talk about that as well.
Yeah.
But before we get to that, let's get some housekeeping out of the way. First, you can follow us on Twitter by searching @Pixel Street over there. And you can check our pinned tweet there where we kind of have our Discord link there. So join the Discord. We're actually doing a watch along for the Game Awards tonight with some people in Discord.
We should also note, before we get into anything, we're actually recording this an hour before the Game Awards. So
Yes.
none of that content covered in here today.
Yeah, we'll likely have a video going up about that maybe this weekend. Who knows? But we'll for sure be talking about it next week. Yeah, our podcast comes out on Fridays. You can see us post a link to the YouTube channel every Friday at 8 a.m. where the podcast is live, as well as most podcast platforms. So if you listen to podcasts, this show is likely on it. So yeah, check us out there. Finally, subscribe to our YouTube channel by searching Pixel Street Videos there. That's where you find the video version of this podcast along with Let's Plays, unboxings, and whatever John wants to post.
Whatever it is. I just posted an unboxing video of my new Nightmare Before Christmas Jack and Sally milestone statue, which is incredibly frail.
Hold on. I want to talk about this, actually.
Okay.
I commented on the video because I was literally... So, like, that Jack statue, I think it fell twice on you in the video.
Yeah, something like that.
And then you started putting Sally on, and I was literally sitting there, like, giggling to myself, like... Is it gonna fall?
It was good.
Is it gonna fall? And then it fucking fell. I was like, oh my god.
And then me like...
Yeah. Like, you would think, like... I don't know. Like, how long is the little nub that, like, supposed to stick into Spiral Hill?
It's not. It's like that long.
Like a quarter inch?
It's really tiny.
You would think that, like... Obviously, they had to have tested this.
Or maybe some kind of, like, hook part to it. So you just, like, put it in and then, like... turn it up.
What I was thinking is maybe they just make it like a crazy long piece, like 2 inches long, even though it might look weird just on the guy, not in the statue, but at least it's gonna stay.
If they would have done anything to make it more stable, I would have been happy with it. But the fact of the matter is, they fall like crazy, and just that height, which is probably, I don't know, like somewhere between like 6 and 10 inches tall, just from there they fall and break. I had both figures break, and luckily I still have good connections with the GameStop I worked at, and my manager there let me swap it out with the other one they had, because there's only 1,000 of those made and it's a $200 statue. So
I mean, an easy workaround for them would have been, hey, here's a tiny bit of super glue included with the packaging.
Right, yeah. I ordered a thing of super glue off Amazon, so that's what I'm going to do to put them up next time. But as of this moment, it's sitting in the styrofoam.
Go watch John's unboxing over there. And Connor, I think, is going to have an unboxing coming out, right?
Maybe. Who knows?
If he's still alive, maybe?
Yeah. He's having a good time tonight.
But yeah, let's just get into what we've been playing. John, what have you been playing?
All right. Well, first off, I have been playing Cyberpunk 2077, but we're gonna hold off on that to save for a first impressions video probably over the weekend, just so we have more time and we can speak more on it. Because me and Joel were talking here a little bit, and if we were to talk right now, our impressions wouldn't be too positive.
Yeah.
And that's not really fair to the game, being as early into the game as we are. So, first off, I've been playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I really wanted to finish it before Cyberpunk came out, but god damn, this game's so long. It doesn't even, I've checked, it doesn't tell you how long you've been playing in the progress bar like most other games do. So,
it'll tell you how long you've played.
Is it in the game itself?
When you first load up the game and you before you hit continue your game, like if you're in the main menu, it'll tell you how many hours and minutes you've played the game.
I got you.
So
I always use quick resume, so that would be why I never saw that.
yeah.
All right, I'll have to check that. But yeah, I pretty much from the beginning I knew that I liked Odyssey better than this game. The more I play this game, the more like little things are like just building up and make me angry about this game. It's just so many like little things. The game has soft locked on me so many times when I like try and grab ladders. Like I just get stuck and can't do anything and have to start over. My horse, you know how you can like set it to automatically follow a trail to go to your objective?
Yeah.
So many times lately when I do that, my horse starts running the other way, away from the objective.
So I found that to be the case with these recent few Assassin's Creed games. I don't think it's just this one, because that happened to me a lot in Odyssey.
Well, it's happened before, but I mean, to the degree that it's happening to me right now, like it wasn't even happening to me so much when I was playing this earlier. It's just in the late game, this is where it's really happening to me. So I don't know if it's maybe just because of the way the trails are set up in the late part of the game or something. But it's happening a lot. A lot of things with like, it's just so much like tiny things that aren't really game breaking and really shouldn't bug me too much. And maybe it's because I've been playing it too much lately, just trying to finish it, that it's like really getting to me. It's just like little things. Like I'll be talking in a cutscene with an NPC, and another NPC will be standing in front of the camera on their side, just blocking everything. Or one NPC stole my horse in a following mission. I was like, what the hell, man? Yeah, it's just so many little things. Overall, I still like the game. I'm starting to grow on Eivor a little more. I still don't think he's as good of a protagonist, or I guess I should say he or she is as good of a protagonist as Cassandra was in Odyssey, because Cassandra's like one of my favorites in all of Assassin's Creed. But the more I've gotten to play with Eivor, I started out as a female and then I switched to a male, and I love the male version much better than the female version. He's starting to grow on me as the game goes on and everything. It's more Assassin's Creed. A lot of my early complaints about the stealth not being as good and this being like really focused on like rushing in and everything, like that's all still there, but it is what it is.
I haven't played it in a while. I don't know. It just didn't stick with me the same way Odyssey did. Like, it's a game I definitely want to get back to, but I feel like at this point Cyberpunk's out, so like I might as well just play that, because it's like such a drastically different game than, games I've played in the past. In terms of art style and everything, like, the Cyberpunk world is just cool to look at. But I'll talk about, I did start Immortals Phoenix Rising, and all I did is I played like the first hour of it, I want to say. And I played that and I was like, this is way too much like Valhalla. Like, yeah, it's still made by Ubisoft. Wow, what a
surprise. An Ubisoft game is like another Ubisoft game.
Yeah, exactly. It's literally like, it's a different art style, but everything else about it is just so similar. Like, the buttons are the same. It's the same button layout. Like,
You also have to
RB is
remember
your
it's the
light
same
attack.
team that made Odyssey.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just too similar to where I'm like, all right, I can't be playing both of these games at the same time. It's confusing. So I'm gonna hold off on playing Immortals: Phoenix Rising anymore. But what I played was cool. I definitely see the Breath of the Wild like feel or vibe of it in terms of like I think you can go kill the boss at any time. Just kind of like how Breath of the Wild was. But I'll talk about how I started playing Fortnite again because I am a 12-year-old child. That's all I have to say.
Okay.
I don't know. I bought the season pass just because I fucking love Mandalorian, and some of my friends from high school and stuff they wanted to play, so I was like, why not? So I started playing it again, and then before I started playing it again, they leaked the Halo, like the Master Chief was coming to it and stuff, and I was like, all right, we're back, baby. Like I got to get the Master Chief in it. I don't know why, but I gotta have him.
Is he out yet? Because I know Kratos is, right?
Kratos is out. I don't think Master Chief is out yet, and I'm assuming that might be announced tonight at the Game Awards.
Okay.
But we will see.
And available now kind of thing.
That's what I would guess. But because once Kratos leaked, it was like the next day. They're like, all right, you could buy him now. I think.
So who's coming from Nintendo? Is it Samus?
That's
Fox, maybe?
People are rumoring that it's Samus, since Samus is technically a bounty hunter. So...
Okay.
Who knows?
Yeah, Samus or Fox would be a good pick.
Because the theme of this season is, bounty hunters. Because of Mandalorian and everything, yeah. Because they added, if you know
So what happened with the Marvel thing that they just did with Galactus? Is that just over?
Yeah, that ended. Because it's a new season now. New season just started.
Oh, so that was actually the end of it. I thought that was the beginning.
No, that was how they ended the season. I think was defeating Galactus, but...
I did watch a video of that, and
that in-game shit they're doing is so cool.
That's so insane.
I know.
It makes me so mad that that's only on Fortnite.
Yeah, I know.
Because I love Marvel, man.
Especially for me, like, I like playing the game, but in spurts. Like, I'm not going to be playing this game in 4 months when this season ends. You know what I mean? I'll be tired of it by then. So I'm not going to want to do it. I'll just watch the YouTube video online later, like you did.
Still really cool. That was up there with the whole world like ending thing that they did a year or two ago, however long it was. Yeah,
but Fortnite added kind of... I don't know if you know how Warzone, they have bounties that you could pick up, and it'll tell you like, hey, go kill this player for, whatever. They added like the same type of thing where you pick up a bounty from an NPC on the map. Now there's like random NPCs, I guess. That you could talk to pick up bounties, and you could pay them to upgrade your weapons. So like when you do these bounties, you get gold bars, and you could use the gold bars. Say you have like a green shotgun, you could pay them so many gold bars to upgrade it from a green to whatever, like a legendary or something. I don't know too much about it because I haven't played it all that much, but...
I was going to ask, does it carry over between games? Because if it does, that's stupid.
The gold bars? I have no idea. That's a good question.
I would hope not.
I would hope not, too.
That would suck.
Yeah. What's stopping me from playing a bunch of fucking games and then just going into like 10 in a row? Going into 10 games in a row with legendary weapons, yeah. But I did get a solo win the other day, which was awesome during my lunch break. But to be fair, I was playing on my Switch, which means I was playing with... Since I'm a 12-year-old now, I was playing with like 5-year-olds on their Switches. So I don't know if I should be proud or ashamed of myself. But either way, I'm enjoying it. Yeah.
That's all that matters, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I have
what
no
else
interest
have you
in
been
going back. So I was playing Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War some more. I actually went into the campaign and played through all of that. I got all the achievements and 100% of the campaign side of things. The campaign was pretty cool. It's for the Black Ops series. It's definitely one that I've liked better since like 1 and 2 was pretty good too. 3 I always hated though, but. And then 4 didn't have one. So I played through that, enjoyed it. It's really stupid at points, like really stupid. But it really goes for a BioShock kind of feel, with the brain control and everything, or mind control.
Out of 10, what would you give the story?
Just the story?
Yeah.
Uh, Probably a 7 or an 8. Like it's
Fair
another
enough.
it's another Call of Duty story. They always have like the same kind of bar for success, don't they? Except for Black Ops 3. I always hated that one. Yeah, no, it was good. I would be trying to get into multiplayer since I'm kind of, I think until the next like update on zombies, I'm done with zombies for a bit. I've just done everything that I
Yeah.
want to do in zombies.
You've probably done everything there is to do in zombies.
Yeah, like really all I have that they've added in more intel, which just doesn't interest me. Yeah, it could give me like more background lore stuff that I love about that, but I could also just go on YouTube and have someone explain it all, which would save me so much time. But yeah, I would be getting into the multiplayer more, or I would be trying if the new update that they pushed out didn't lock me out of the game.
Wait, what?
You haven't seen this? All right,
No.
so they recently put out an update for it. It was like a 20 gig update this week, and some people only on Xbox, when they try and start the game up, it says blackout trial ended, and then it has you try and purchase the game again.
Is it? Hold on. Is it like?
And-
Is it
and
to
it's-
your account? Like, if
Yeah.
you, since I
Or
own
I
the
don't
game, if say since I own the game on Xbox, say this after this update, I'm still able to play. If you tried playing on my account, would it work on your Xbox, or is it
I
like
don't know.
something to do with your Xbox and the update itself?
I don't know. I think it's the update itself, but yeah, it's only happening on Xbox. Not to everyone.
When did the update come out? This week?
It was this week. I want to say Monday or Tuesday.
Dude, I'm sure that there's people like so furious in these Xbox chats, like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Apparently they found a fix for it. Like you have to like go in and make sure all of your add-ons are installed for like the visual stuff. I checked and mine are, and I'm not reinstalling that game. So I guess I'm just not playing it for a little bit. That game, man, I like it, but man, it's got so many issues. Man, I want it to be better, but oh well.
it is what it is, man. That's bizarre. And that's part of the thing with these next gen consoles too. Like it's not enough of a step up for them to like. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but like I feel like there have been so many more issues because this next gen is more of like a half step than a full step, kind of. Like with most.
I wouldn't agree with that. I'd say pandemic.
Well, I mean, but still, it's like I don't know. They've had such a hard time like pivoting, saying like, all right, this game's got to be optimized for this console now. I don't know, especially with Xbox because apparently the Xbox Series X has not been in the hands of the developers as long as the PS5 was.
Yeah, who knows? Yeah, it is what it is. Give it time; it'll work itself out.
Who knows? But yeah, let's get into some fucking news, John, because we got some big news about two big hitters. We got Halo news, John.
Yeah, we did get Halo news. So this week, they did what they called Inside Halo instead of Inside Xbox. It was Inside Halo, and I think it was only this article that I linked for us. I don't think there was any video or anything.
No,
but they came out and said that the new release date for Halo Infinite will be fall 2021. Didn't give a month or anything, which is quite a bit later than I thought. I was thinking late spring, early summer, but whatever. They gave off some new screenshots in the game. We got our first screenshot of a multiplayer map, and then also a good look at the rocket launcher. I think there was a sniper rifle in there. I should probably open up this tab again.
Yeah, they showed a sniper rifle. Another view of the same multiplayer map. And then they showed some armor. One of the armor sets in here is what you get if you are max level in Halo 5, which somebody did the math on that, and it's an absurd amount of grinding you got to do to get that max rank.
Gotcha. Yeah,
But yeah, that's the gist of it. And then some concept art, I think, or I don't know if this is concept art or in game.
all of these are screenshots.
Oh, that is awesome then.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
this looks like it's ray traced like a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Yep, these are all directly from the game itself. Yeah, it looks amazing, really. I did put some bullet points for us here. So they going through the article itself, it's a bunch of people from 343 talking about the development and kind of the feedback they've gotten since the first reveal and everything. And from what I got out of this article, the next year of development is going to be mostly focused on bugs and graphical updates. There's going to be some of that. They're doing all these live updates with seasons and everything that they've put into Halo Master Chief Collection that's moving over the Infinite, and they're really going to expand on that. So I guess they said like every season new achievements will be brought in. Let's see if I can find the specific spot.
Wait, new achievements? Like,
yeah, just like, hold on, let me find it.
That's kind of weird. Like, I don't know, because I feel like no game has done that before.
Yeah, well, this is an Xbox. This is the Xbox property, so
yeah, I know, but I feel like that just sets precedent for Fortnite to be like, hey, we want to add new achievements every season.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't play Fortnite, and I don't care. But
all right, Call of Duty.
No. But yeah, just like really, it's them talking about everything going on. They have talked about how there was that rumor where when that reveal came out and everyone was like talking about how bad the game looked, which I didn't think personally. They confirmed the rumors that build of the game was a little older than what they were working on at that moment. So all the stuff with Craig and the pilot guy with the weird looking hair and face, he like all of that is fixed by now. One guy said he's played through the campaign twice now and is just calling it stunning. So that's some good stuff. I think that really like confirms with what I thought earlier when they brought back that one guy that overall the campaign
Joseph
story.
Staten.
Yeah, I don't think the campaign itself is getting fixed up, is being changed up too much right now. I think this delay was all about the graphical side of things and just really optimization. One thing I want to talk to you real quick with, especially with Cyberpunk right now being so bad on Xbox One and PS4, I'm kind of hoping that they pull this away from Xbox One when it comes out next fall. I know they've said
that's not happening.
Oh, but just
that is not happening. I guarantee it. If
I don't know, man.
They're not pulling this away from Xbox One because that's going to drop their player base significantly. Think of how many people have Xbox Ones versus Series X's.
Yeah, but think of how many people are going to have an Xbox Series by next holiday.
True, but like I think that's going to look real bad if they drop Xbox One.
I think a lot of people will actually think it makes them look better.
I think it'll make them look better, but at the same time, there's going to be a lot of people pissed off that they don't have the ability to play it on their console.
Whatever you do, there's going to be people pissed off. So,
but especially because they've already advertised it as being for the Xbox One.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think if anything, it's just way better optimized. You know, because this is we're talking about a year from now. That's a lot of time for them to do a lot of work to make. You know, like maybe the Xbox One version doesn't play that well, or maybe it does, and it just doesn't look nearly as nice.
Given the screenshots here, there's no way the Xbox One version looks anything close to this.
Yeah, but still, like, you've seen Halo 5. Halo 5 looks amazing on the Xbox One.
It does look good.
Exactly. Yeah. So, like, if it basically looks like Halo 5, but, new Halo, I think that's fine. But yeah. I agree. They definitely need to do something to make sure that Series X version is, like, way better looking than the Xbox. Like, utilize my Series X to its, max capabilities.
Yeah, I got you. Regardless, I can't wait until next fall. I want to play this game.
Yeah, I agree. And I'm excited to try the story. Like the whole like kind of like spiritual successor or like spiritual like reboot of the game is like really kind of a fresh breath air for Halo, I think.
Yeah, uh, especially since it's like a classic but new feeling to it.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
yeah, I'm definitely a fan of pretty much everything that they've shown on that game so far. I know everyone, well, okay, not everyone, but a lot of people were like complaining about how that game looked when they first unveiled it. But like, I was watching it and I was just blown away. I thought it looked great.
I was like, "Hey, Halo, let's go." And
Yeah,
then they're
I
like,
mean,
hey, no Halo. Wait a year.
yeah. Oh no, this one brute had an ugly looking face at this particular moment when you freeze it. Oh, okay. I don't know. It's dumb to me.
All right, moving on. This comes from Joe Screbbles at IGN. It reads Netflix seemingly working on Sonic the Hedgehog animated series for 2022. Netflix earlier tweeted the announcement of a Sonic the Hedgehog 3D animated series for 2022, but removed the tweet soon after. You can see a screenshot of the announcement below. It reads Rings, check. Sneakers, check. Speed, Sonic. Sega's legendary video game icon Sonic the Hedgehog races onto Netflix in a new 3D animated series from Sega, Wildbrain HQ, and Man of Action Entertainment, premiering in 2022. Yeah, I mean, this is awesome. Like,
Dude, I'm
this
so
is so
excited
cool.
for this.
Yeah. I mean,
I
'cause, like,
actually saw this on Twitter before they pulled it down. I didn't realize they pulled it down until I got this up here. Not really sure why they did that, but oh well. Yeah, this is very exciting.
yeah, I mean, there's really nothing else to talk about other than saying how excited we are for it. I mean,
Yeah.
the Sonic movie was awesome. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I feel like they
think,
probably saw the success from that and were like, all right, we can do more stuff with this now.
Yeah. I would like to. Here, can you talk a little bit? I'm gonna try and figure out what these studios have done.
Yeah, so the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, it just came out. It was it Valentine's Day last year? 2019, I think.
This year.
2020?
That was this year. Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
Right?
That was like 2 months before. That was like a month before.
1 month.
Yeah, a month before going into quarantine. Oh my god.
Yeah, right?
What a long year. I remember seeing that, making my girlfriend go to the theater to see that. She's like, oh, that was not bad.
I watched it with my daughter, and I loved it. It's such a good film.
And then there was, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 got announced. And as of late, I've been loving that actor's name. What the fuck is his name? The guy who plays
Which
Sonic.
one?
The guy who plays Sonic. What's his name? I've been watching so many videos of his online.
I love him too. He's the guy from Parks and Rec.
Yeah, his name is
Ben
Ben
Schwartz.
Schwartz. There we go. Same time. But yeah.
Also, Jim Carrey in that movie is absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, he's great. But yeah, Ben Schwartz, sorry. Real funny dude. Jim Schwartz. He's a real funny dude. He plays a lot of games too, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, you can find him on Game Grumps. Okay, so for Wildbrain HQ, it looks like they're just a company focused on children products. Their tagline on Twitter is industry leading kids content and brands company putting creativity and innovation first. And they're the home of Wildbrain Spark, Snoopy, so like Snoopy from Peanuts. And then a family channel. I don't know. So yeah, they're just a basic children's thing. And then Man of Action.
I looked them up. They're just writers essentially.
Okay.
A bunch of stuff.
Well, hopefully that comes out good. Because
yeah,
that has me excited.
I was expecting you to look up like, yeah, they did this, they did that, all these things you heard.
Oh, I
of.
tried and I can't find anything. Yeah.
It's weird. But yeah, we're definitely very excited for this, and I'm sure we'll have a lot more to say in the coming months. I'm sure they got to be dropping a trailer.
Okay, here we go. I found some stuff for Man of Action. They did the Ben 10 franchise, the Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, Ultimate Spider-Man, which is a very good series. Marvel's Avengers Assemble. Big Hero 6, the series. So a lot of Disney stuff in here. Mega Man Fully Charged. I didn't even know there was another Mega Man thing. And then they've actually written some comics as well. So that's interesting. And they worked on Darksiders 3 and The Quiet Man. Oh boy. Oh no.
I don't know what that is.
That's that really bad Square Enix game from 2018.
I don't even know what it is, so it must have been real bad.
Yeah. It was really, really bad. Yeah. Hopefully that turns out good.
Yeah. Moving on to some quick news, and then that'll probably be it for the show because we gotta wrap up here and get ready for the Game Awards. But quick news. First thing, John, Cyberpunk 2077 looks really bad on PS4 and Xbox One.
Yeah, it does. Have you seen the screenshots in the videos?
I haven't seen screenshots. I've seen videos where it's like I was watching. I think it was a Digital Foundry video. Where he was using like this one corner where he realized that on PS4 every time he turned this corner he would drop frames significantly, like in the city. So he was using that like that same corner on every console, and like on PS4 Pro like it was manageable. It was like right up there, close to 30, maybe a little less. But on PS4 he would turn that same corner and it would go down to like 17 frames per second. Like it's just insane, and there's just a lot of pop in and pop out. Like I don't know. It doesn't look fun on those consoles.
No, it doesn't. I've seen some very bad videos and screenshots. Just like pretty much a guy going down a corner and starting to shoot people, and pretty much everyone looks like a crash dummy.
Yeah.
Everything's super blurry and just really low frame rates, like you said. My friend sent me a screenshot of him talking to an NPC who was holding a can, and the can was a rectangle. it wasn't even like a cylinder. It was a box. If you bought that game, hopefully you can get a PS5 or an Xbox Series X soon, because it's better on there. I mean, yeah, there's still some issues, but it's definitely better.
Yeah, for sure. Also kind of shady that they only gave, reviewers PC copies of the game.
Yeah, that's a big thing that's been going around lately. That it was only PC. And then also just that reviewers weren't able to use their own footage in their reviews. Like
really?
they had to use CD Projekt Red's B-roll.
Yeah, because their B-roll is probably on like a 3090 with 128 gigs of RAM, like supercomputer.
Yeah,
but yeah,
absolutely.
Definitely some shady shit going on with Cyberpunk all around. Moving on, Spider-Man Miles Morales. I see you have here that it gets performance mode, but it actually already had performance mode. But they added performance mode, they added performance mode with ray tracing is what was added.
That's what it was. Okay.
Yeah. So while it's probably not as high. It's probably not native 4K. It's probably like something up-res of some sort. But yeah, they added a performance mode with ray tracing, which is cool.
Gotcha. That's cool. I'm not going back to play it, but that's cool for whoever gets to play it from now on.
I got to get the platinum, so I have to play through the story again to get it. But moving on,
gotcha.
Prince of Persia: Sands of Time remakes is delayed 2 months. I did not know this. I'm not a big Prince of Persia fan, but I knew it was supposed to come out. Was it supposed to come out like recently?
No, I think the original release date was in January or February.
Okay.
So I think it's pushed back to either March or April. This is that game that we that I think me and Connor both called that was a game that really needed a remake and everything. But when they showed it off, pretty much universally everyone hates the way the game looks, because they like changed up the art style to a more like cartoony thing, and it just doesn't fit. Obviously this isn't a Halo situation, and they don't have enough time to fix that up or anything. So this is just more for like bugs and performance and everything like that.
Yeah. And the last thing for this week's episode, Crossplay comes to Destiny 2 in 2021. This is awesome.
Woo, you get your crossplay.
Yeah, I mean, the next gen that's why I should have talked about the next gen update that came out this week for Destiny 2, but yeah.
So I had an update on Destiny 2, and it was like less than a gig update. Like I was expecting.
I don't think that was it, because it was 70 gigs for me.
Yeah, see, I never had that unless my Xbox did it on its own. But yeah, I don't know. I never noticed it, at least.
But yeah, I love Destiny, so crossplay is an awesome thing.
Does it have cross progression?
Yeah, because I can sign in on my PC and have all my guys still.
That's good.
Well, they call
developers put cross progression for all of your multi-platform.
It's
games.
actually just cross save. So if I go play on my PS5, I have all the same characters I have on my Xbox. So
yeah,
that's
really all you need.
Fun fact of the episode before we end here: all the achievements I got on Destiny 2 carried over to PlayStation 4. So when I launched the game,
so you got all those trophies.
I got all those trophies as soon as I signed in.
That's awesome.
And then
that's really good.
Apparently
that's the dream right there.
Apparently, also now if you upgrade to the PS5 version, you get all those same trophies on PS5 as well.
See, when the Series X came out, so the night before I got it, I was playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla on my One X, and I was playing it specifically to see if I unlocked achievements there. If the next day when I got the Series X upgrade, if it would pop again. Unfortunately, it didn't. So that was sad.
Very sad. All right, well, that does it for episode 122 of the Pixel Street Podcast. As always,
really short one.
Yep. Follow us on Twitter at Pixel Street. Subscribe to us on YouTube by searching for Pixel Street videos. Check out our Discord. It's in our pinned tweet on Twitter. In that pinned tweet, you can also find out places to watch us, listen to us. Just follow us all around.
Yeah, let us be sure to comment down and talk about, wow, that Game Awards announcement, that was really cool, right, Joel?
Oh, yeah, it was crazy.
That blew my mind.
I know. I punched a child.
Oh my gosh.
I went outside and punched a child. That's how crazy it is. But yeah.
Listen.
You can follow me on Twitter at Campo63 or twitch.tv/Campo63. John, where are you at?
On Twitter, I am at Revex Shadows, and you can check out my writing on GamePer.com. Just this morning, I put up an editorial about how I think this iteration of Call of Duty Zombies is the best it's ever been. So be sure to check that out.
All right, we will be right back here next week for episode 123 of the Pixel Street Podcast.
Bye!